Thank you for the time. I'm going to present our result with the title Effect of oxathiapiproline-famoxadone fungicide and Trichoderma sp on control of downy mildew and growth of maize. Our team result is me, Fitri, Yelli, and Joko Prasetyo, Maryono, and Maria Fransiska. We are from Faculty of Agriculture, University of Lampung. The background of this research, maize is a strategic commodity in Indonesian agricultural and economic development due to its multifunction of this crop, such as for food and feed and also for industry. However, this crop faced some problem where the maize downy mildew is considered as a major problem in all maize growing areas in Indonesia, including the province of Lampung. The causes of downy mildew stated by Rashid et al. 2013 in tropical Asian country, Perennosclerospora and Sclerospora species cause downy mildew in maize. And Ginting et al. 2020 reported that maize downy mildew in Lampung caused by P. sorgi, P. mydes, and P. philippinensis. The control of maize downy mildew so far is by using planting resistant varieties and also seed treatment with certain synthetic fungicides such as metalaxyl. However, the continuous use of metalaxyl may induce resistant strain of pathogen and also decrease the inhibition of pathogen growth. Therefore, we have to have an alternative control. And in this research, we use oxathiapiproline-famoxadone and also Trichoderma. Famoxadone is a strobilurin group fungicide, and it has a lower rate of toxicity to non-target organism. And Trichoderma, biological control agent, as its environmental safety and induce plant disease resistant to pathogen. Nusaiba et al. 2018 report the mechanism employed by Trichoderma, where the Trichoderma may act as antibiosis. Trichoderma produce secondary metabolite. This fungi also may act as mycoparasitism and competition for nutrient and space with the pathogen, promote of plant growth and development, and induce plant defense mechanism, changing of the condition of environment. The aim of this research is to evaluate the effectiveness of oxathiapiproline-famoxadone fungicide and Trichoderma in suppression of maize downy mildew. Material and method. This study used a randomized block design with two factors. First factor is a fungicide. It consists of two treatments without fungicide F1 and with fungicide without fungicide F0 with fungicide F1. And the second factor is Trichoderma, consists of four treatments, T0 without Trichoderma, T1 6 spore per milliliter, T2 10 7 spore per milliliter, and T3 10 8 spore per milliliter. And we have a treatment with 3 times replication. First, we have to prepare a plant source of Perennosclerospora inoculum. Media preparation, mix soil and manure in 5 polybags. Maize seed preparation by washing seeds 3 to 4 times. Each polybag contains 10 seeds, and for inoculation, infected leaf were isolated from field, incubated in sugar solution for 4 hours, and covered with plastics. Take Perennosclerospora spore with paintbrush at 3 a.m. Inoculate growth point seedling 6 to 7 days old plant with Perennosclerospora about 0.5 to 1 milliliter per plant. And we prepare Trichoderma isolate. Trichoderma isolate was isolated from central of Lampung. We choose help plant growth around an infected of Perennosclerospora plant and clean the root from soil and wash gently with Clorox. Put about 3 centimeter root on media, potato, sucrose, agar, or PSA. And we prepare also Trichoderma suspension. Trichoderma isolate we are put into 1 liter Erlenmeyer contains 600 milliliter aqueous using Grigalski. Homogenize the suspension by using a rotary mixer. Trichoderma species suspension we are took by using drip pipette and put on hymocytometer. Trichoderma spore were counted and adjust the concentration of trichoderma as the treatment 10,6 spore and 10,7 and 10x spore per milliliter. And then for treatment application, seed planting, 1 polybag contain 10 plant. Trichoderma application, 10 milliliter trichoderma was applied into each whole plant prior of sowing seeds. And fungicide application, fungicide was applied by spraying plant in the afternoon, 300 gram per liter famoxadone and 30 gram per liter oxathiapiproline with the dosage 0.6 milliliter per 400 milliliter water. And in the morning on the next day's growth point inoculation was conducted on 7 days old plant. And data collection, we collect data of incubation period, disease incident, disease severity, plant height, number of leaf and shoot and root dry weight. For disease incident, we use this formula, and for disease severity, we categorize the severity of disease into 5 categories: 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4 and 4. And with this formula, we will know the severity of disease. And experimental result in this figure, we can see in the A at the A. This is the downy mildew sign, and B symptom of downy mildew. Results show that the symptom of disease has appeared after 5 days inoculation. The symptoms that appear are the color of leaves changing to yellow white that appear from base uh, from base of the leaf and spread out to the all leaf. And the sign of disease can be seen by there is a spore under the leaf surface. So I will tell about the data of period incubation period. For the incubation period is the time between inoculation and the first symptom appear on plant. Treatment with oxathiapiproline-famoxadone fungicide has a longer incubation length than the treatment without fungicide incubation. Than the treatment without fungicide. The incubation period of treatment with fungicide was at 10 days after inoculation, and it's significantly different with the treatment without fungicide at 7 days after inoculation. The oxathiapiproline-famoxadone fungicide treatment saw a positive result on suppressing of disease incidence. The percentage of disease incidence by treatment with fungicide at 28 days after inoculation and 35 days after inoculation saw significant lower in with fungicide compared to non-fungicides. Next, and at 28 days after inoculation and 35 days after inoculation, so no different result in incident of downy mildew. It assumed that after 28 days after inoculation, no increasing of incident of downy mildew caused by Peronosclerospora. That means older plant is more resistant to downy mildew. And then I will show the data of disease severity. The results show that the fungicide treatment had a significant effect on downy mildew severity, but not in Trichoderma. However, there was an interaction between the fungicide and Trichoderma at 7 days after inoculation. The lowest severity level, the lowest severity level by combination treatment of fungicide and trichoderma was at F1 T2 or plant treatment with fungicide and trichoderma 10-7 spore per milliliter. And then plant hay, the results show that compared to non-fungicide, compared to non-fungicide treated plant, the plant with fungicide were significantly different in plant hay, but not in trichoderma. So fungicide treatment had a significant effect on 28 days after sowing, 35 days after sowing, and 42 days after sowing. The same result with number of leaves. A plant treated with a fungicide has the highest number of leaves at 42 days after sowing. The result and the result of and then I will show the data of shoot and root dry wake. The result of shoot and root dry wake so that a fungicide application had a significant effect in increasing of shoot and root dry wake, but not in trichoderma. Application the shoot and root dry wake of the plant with fungicide treatment was greater than the without fungicide treatment, as shown in as we can see in this table. So in this research, we conclude that the oxathiapiproline-famoxadone suppress maize downy mildew and induce maize growth. In contrast, trichoderma has no effect either in control of downy mildew or in increasing of plant growth. However, interaction of both fungicide and trichoderma at 7 days after inoculation decrease the severity of disease. That's all of my presentation. Thank you very much.